What's up, y'all? I'm just opening up these Jordan Gratitudes. This is an unboxing. I got them straight from Nike, right off the Shockdrop on the sneakers app. Can you see this? Can you see it? It says purchased. Yeah. So I won't be able to buy them again, but when they do launch on December 9th, see if my girl wants to grab some, you know. Either get them in her size or maybe another pair of mine. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. First off, I like how the box flips open, right? Kind of like these boxes. But it's the thickness and the nice quality like one of these boxes. One of these special boxes. They used to do a whole lot for the Jordan 11 presentation when you would open them up. And I feel like they've gotten back to it. All right. Now, these are really nice. What does this say? It says thank you. This is the THANK. That's the YLU. And it says thank you in a bunch of different languages on that tissue paper. But these look good. Man, to keep it honest, I like the quality on this. As soon as I open the box, and what really stands out to me is this. This patent leather is like really high, but I like the quality of this leather up here instead of the ballistic mesh, which I would assume is easier to clean. I mean, I have Jordan 1 lows that have this leather, and it's not tumbled like this, I don't think, on the upper. But this seems like I would be able to clean it a lot easier without worrying about stains on that ballistic mesh because it's leather. Now, I'm gonna take it out the box. Let me see if there's anything you would recognize or want to look out for authentic pairs, because I hear that there are a lot of fakes of these that look similar to the authentics. So here's the label. Let me show you. Here's the label. Right. And in the box, here's that, what's this, YDM? I never really looked at the wording on this so closely. There is a little bit of, what's this? Some type of residue that's in there. But it's very simple and plain. I wonder if the sizing on the boxes is different on the 12 on down or the 12.5 on down, because I do notice a difference every now and again, depending on the shoe. The box size is different, either starting at 12.5 or starting at 13. So with this, I have to say, this having super high patent leather, I want to compare this to a size 13 in my breads. Now, I mean, okay, it's very similar, but it's still different. Even like the molding of the midsole is shaped a little different. Maybe it's because that's a left and a right. I don't know. Let's see. You gotta excuse the dirt and debris on my Winlike 82s. But yeah, so the midsole, I got these from GOAT. These are 100% authentic. These are straight from Nike sneakers, 100% authentic. Yeah, I'm noticing that the patent leather, I mean, nothing's perfect, right? But the patent leather cut is a little different on these Gratitudes, and so is the midsole. I don't know if that has to do with, you know, where it was made, what factory, but, you know, slight differences. Let's pull out a size 13 to directly compare to these shoes. All right. So these, oh, these are kind of, I need to clean these. Please don't judge me. Yeah, I gotta clean those. But yeah, I'm noticing how that swoop at the top of the midsole looks different from shoe to shoe. Oh man, I don't know if that's from wear and tear, or if that's from just like, you know, manufacturing, if it's different. But back to the Gratitudes. So looking at the bottom, I'm liking how, you know, it's already like a milky but, you know, tinted hue to it, so that even as you wear them, as they age a little bit, they won't look dirty too fast, like the light blue bottoms, right? Starting to get a little green. I don't even mind it. I'll still wear them just like that. But I feel like these might last a little longer, being as though it's the milky bottom. And that carbon fiber, it seems to have like a black gold color. Like, I think they have gold mixed in there along with that black. That's kind of crazy. I like it. The tongue seems a little thicker because of the leather. And then look at the difference in the little patch here. Yeah, they did something a little special with that. Oh, let's compare this. Yeah, so this is more the traditional patch on the inside, whereas this is bigger and it says thank you on both sides. I did notice that they put tissue paper instead of a hard plastic shoehorn in here. I have another pair of 11s that I think I got, was it last year or the year before? No, I didn't get last year's model. Those were the cherries. I didn't really want the cherries. They didn't really do it for me. What did I get? I got you. The cool gray 11s. Let's move these 12 and a halves out. Let's put these cool gray 11s in there, and I want to compare something. See, this box was more like this had the detachable top. So they do it a little different every year, and I forget what the box looked like on the cherries because I didn't get the cherries. Now I have worn these a little bit, and man, these are super comfortable, and just how the tongue is thick, because this is suede, or is it nubuck? Suede or nubuck up here. You know, with this being leather and not ballistic mesh, this is nice and feels plush, just as, you know, as this reminds me of it. So that patent leather and the swoop on that midsole is more like these, and these are, in fact, to me, more comfortable. Oh man, they're about the same comfort level as the breads to me. But I don't know, maybe it's something with that midsole. These are very comfortable. These are a little more comfortable, and these remind me of these cool grays. You know what, man? I want to bank on it and say that these are going to be feeling like these cool grays. Even the material on the sock liner, they look more similar with just the way the pattern is. I don't know if you can see how it has a little bit of a, what do you call it? Just like the pattern of the sock liner is different. Oh, so this is another thing. shove these up there, but the shoehorn on the cool grays was the typical ones that you find in almost every sneaker that Nike makes. It's the cardboard one. These had the red plastic ones. These have the blue plastic ones. I don't even want to open this up right now, but this is blue plastic shoehorn. But this being tissue reminds me of like some Lowe's or something. I don't even know what my Lowe's had. But I don't know. I would have thought they would have did better with the shoehorn, considering these joints were like $230. Oh, I did hear. So this is what's different in these official ones, right, compared to those fake ones. It's a darker inside. Can you see that? I guess the footbed, whatever it's called, is darker on these on the inside. It's not, I don't think it's black. I think it's like that dark gray, almost like foam-like material. This is the insole. Man, it looks like somebody done tried mine on, man. I don't know. Maybe it's my rough hands reaching in there to grab them. But this is a nice, thick insole. What do they call it? Dream cell? Something, I don't know. Y'all can tell me in the comments. But it says AJ11. What is it? AJ11 QF-8H MS13. Whoa, MS13. No gangs here. But it's for size 13. Men's shoe, or men's size 13. I'm assuming is what it's saying. And yeah, if you need to be able to tell the difference between a real and a fake, because again, there are a lot of good fakes of these that are circulating online. Let me see if I can get some light on this. Can you see that? I think you can see that. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this back in there. That's a brief little look at them. And I just like to compare one to the other with, you know, the 11s in general, because when they come out with these shoes, right, they might change some things up, but generally they're the same shoe. But the material on the inside, the cut of the patent leather, the upper material, sometimes those do make a difference in the comfort. And for me, this is all about comfort and style. It's not just style. If I can't wear them all day, then I really don't want to do them. That's why I got rid of a lot of shoes, because you know, they were hurting my feet. I'm not gonna own them if they hurt. I sold my Travis Scott 4s, which I got off of GOAT. You know, eventually I'm gonna get them again. They were hurting my feet. They were a little small. I had Jordan 4, the UNCs, or what do they call it? University Blue. They were hurting my feet, and I tried different sizes, different material. So like, depending on the material, I will go with different sizes of shoes. So for me, that comfort looks like it will be there. I really like them, and I miss my Concords, but you know, taking the purple out of it and doing the DMP look or style, that's pretty cool. I like that. They didn't redo the same thing, and they added the leather up here. That's great, because the DMPs, if I'm not mistaken, they were ballistic mesh. I bought the DMP pack in 2005, I believe it was, when they came out. And they didn't have actually they had 13, but I was wearing 12, being stubborn back then with my feet all cramped in the shoe. Wasn't trying to make them look like boats. But I didn't buy them because I said I'm gonna go with a different size so I could just off them. I would wear them if they're 13s, even if I was just trying to, you know, let them go, because they weren't my size. I was gonna trade, do all that, but I should have been smart about it and bought the DMPs in size 13. But I kept them in the family and sold them to a family member for a good price. So I feel like looking at those back then and seeing the ballistic mesh and having the setup the way that they were, I think that this is a good, like, you know, a good play on that version of those Jordan 11s. Either way, I'm not trying to talk your head off, but I am just trying to discuss my thoughts and feelings on these. I have other videos I want to do. I want to tell y'all about how I got scammed on some shoes, and you wouldn't be able to even tell that, you know, the shoes I got scammed with were not official unless you really had the official ones right next to you. I did, you know, I looked at videos for real and fakes, and I got scammed. So that video is gonna come. Man, I got so many shoes I would love to review. I just want to make sure I'm not wasting my time, see if y'all want to see these shoes or not. But yeah, so these are the Jordan Gratitude. Right now it's still November 30th, 2023. These come out December 9th. Got them on the Shockdrop. There's a lot of pairs out there, but make sure that your pairs are official if that's what you're going for. If you are going for something that's not official, I mean, as much as these shoes cost, I guess I get it, but I'm not gonna condone, you know, going out there buying fakes and fronting as they're real and then reselling them. If you wear them, that's up to you. You know, again, I was scammed out of some shoes, but the crazy part is, you know, they look official, they feel official. I don't know. People have told me, yo, if I was you, I'd wear them. Man, they're still sitting in the closet, bro. Only because I was trying to get my money back, and that didn't happen. So now they're just sitting there. I'm not gonna throw them away, but yeah, that video is gonna come, and I might even do that right after this. If I'm wearing the same clothes, it's because I just felt like knocking it out and getting out the way. But these, oh, you know what? This is something that I did want to pull up. I feel like I'm jumping all around, back and forth on topic and off topic. But look, the back of these, you can kind of see how that Jordan logo and the 23, how they line up, and they're always a little different with the height, but not really. So I think it's like perspective and perception. Maybe even after wearing them, it might stretch out a little bit or change. But I like when 11s are brand new and they're like kind of tight. You can kind of see that, you know, what they, you know, how they'll naturally break in to your ankle. All right, you can kind of see that when you have a used pair right next to it. And I like looking at the official ones. I said official ones, the brand new ones, just to kind of see, like, man, this is what they look like when they're brand new, and when you break them in, that's what they turn into. And it's just an appreciation of a piece of art, in my opinion. So I done talked your head off quite a bit, and those who rock with me. Those who don't, they don't. And for me, this is just voicing my opinion about my love of shoes. I'm gonna check out these 12.5s and how the back looks on those. And where they actually fall on the, like that Jumpman logo. They usually say it goes to the middle of the 23. And it's crazy how, like, they're not really centered on this, but it might have been because I wore them. I don't know. I'm rambling, but, you know, I just love sneakers, and that's one of the things that I'll ramble about and not even care. Oh, before I put these away and end this video, that tumbled leather on the upper, like this part of the upper, not back here. This is not tumbled. This is like a hard leather that this doesn't feel good, but it doesn't normally feel good on that part because it's supposed to be for stability. I'm assuming that's why. It's softer on these breads, but still not soft. All right, but the tumbled leather on this part looks different from shoe to shoe. But I'm really noticing the tongue. One is more tumbled than the other, so maybe it's a real tumble and not like a stamp tumble, like on some of those Jordan 1s that we see. So you see how it's kind of smooth on this one, on that tongue, and then really tumbled on this one. I don't know if it will affect, you know, the comfort and how soft it is when walking, but either way, it's something to point out. You see these peaks right here? I feel like they started that back when the Like the originals were like that, but I think they brought them back out with those 2018 Jordan 11 Concords. So the Concord is like the Concord purple right there, all right, as the accents on the Concords. So that's another difference. But yeah, so if you stuck through the video with me just rambling about how I like shoes, how I like these 11s, I appreciate you. If you clicked off, so be it. Hopefully you check out the next one, and I'll tell you how I got scammed for buying some pretty hot kicks, some exclusive joints, and that is that. All right, love you guys. Take care.